Hi and welcome back. My name is Emily. Yay! It's release day! Okay, so Trinity Stamps is having their April release and I got to share a project and be a part of this amazing video hop as well as an Instagram hop over at Instagram. So I'm featuring this really beautiful foiling florals die set from Trinity Stamps, and it's this foiling plate as well as a coordinating die. So here I just did it in gold, and let me tell you, I just love this. And I will color this in with my alcohol markers, and I find that my markers wasn't damaged at all, and the foiling wasn't damaged at all as well when I went over the lines. So that is something, if you're thinking about coloring in your foiled images with your alcohol markers, that is something you absolutely can do without risking to harm your markers. With that said, I just want to mention as well that I have just done this once, and if you are doing it a lot with your markers, maybe you can damage them, so be careful. But I didn't have any problem for this card, so you should always be careful with your markers. I also wanted to take a second and tell you that in the end of this video I will have a small haul video with all of the, or actually more of a close-up of all of the products in the new release, if you like to see that. So I didn't spend a lot of time coloring this in. I did some quick coloring with just 2 markers for this large rose, and for the buds there, I think they are called buds when they are like smaller flowers like that, that is more closed. I also went for 2 shades. I didn't use the same markers for the 2 flowers. I wanted some contrasting colors as well. Excuse me. And for the leaves I went in with one of my favorite color combinations here, the pink and the teal one. And this one is really, I think they are really beautiful together when you're using them like this. So I kept going here, keeping the darkest color towards the middle of my leaf and the lighter colors towards the edge of my leaf. I just love that. And you can see how nicely all of this comes together when you keep, you also added the green one here. And then I will cut this out with the outline die. So for my background, I wanted to keep this quite simple since we had all of that texture, or detail with our foiled stamped image. So we are using a new cover plate die that is a part of this release. And by the way, all of the products that I'm using in this video will be linked down below. So this creates like a mini slimline 3x6, I believe this cover plate is, and I'm using one of the newer word dies that is also part of this release. That one is called Scripty Mother's Day, and the little fairy that you can see that I also cut out of some gold glitter cardstock is called Fairy Trio. So there's actually 3 fairies in different like positions. And by the way, that little hand that you can see is William's. He's 2 years old and he loves to spend time in this room with me, just crafting along. So you can see here, he wants to grab everything, including the camera. So I'm sorry about the shaking. I finished this card off when he had gone to bed, and I just used some pearls from Trinity Stamps to bring some more interest to this flower cluster. So that pretty much finished this project off. Don't forget that this is a part of a video hop, and the next person in line will be linked down below. So now let's get into the close-up video. So I wanted to include this bit of footage because I wanted to share this amazing release with you guys. I think I have pretty much the entire release, the Trinity Stamps April release. And I just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about it because I think it's really one of those amazing releases, and yeah, You probably will see a lot of projects if you jump along in this video hop, or on Instagram. There is an Instagram hop going on as well. So let's get into it. So first off, this beautiful little fairy. It's called Tiny Fairy Silhouettes. Perfect stamp set. I know that I want to create some backgrounds with this, and it also has coordinating dies, and even those little tiny stars has coordinating dies, so that is just amazing. And the sentiment says, wishing you a very happy day. So cute. I just love this. And then it's this magical unicorn. It's called Majestic Unicorn, and I just loved it. And I actually screamed and made a little happy dance when I saw this the first time, because I think it's amazing. And it has coordinating dies also for the sentiments and all the little stars. And I also wanted to share with you that it has a separate stencil, so you can create or easy color in the body and the tail and everything. So I know that I will be playing around with that a lot, because I think that is just a cool idea. And I know that many companies have been coming out with different sort of sets like this, and I just think this was the perfect one to do that with. And then it's this little guy, super cute, rainbow snail, and I cannot wait until I get the chance to play with this. And I wanted to do a rainbow, of course, with him. I think that's the perfect one. And you get a sentiment, happy birthday. You also get the cheeks and the eyes and like the face for the snail here. A party hat, adorable. And then there is two stamp sets that I wanted to share with you side by side. Maybe I should move this to the side so you easily can see these ones. I think they will be really cute to play with together. This one is called Oh Happy Day, and this is Thinking 3. And I just love the little gnome here, and the snail and the bird and the tree here. And I think it would be fantastic to create maybe a little larger scene with this combined. That is just what I'm thinking. And I love that little snail over here. It's so cute, and the frog and everything. So you have Oh Happy Day, just because. And up here, if you can see, Thinking of You. So you have sentiments with both of these, and I think they will be really fun to play with. And of course, if you like, you can also get the separate dies for these. So really pretty. Love them. And here is a stamp set that I actually have already been playing with. It's called Ferntastic. And I created a card that I will share with you later this month, so I cannot share it with you today. It has the coordinating dies, and it has the most amazing sentiments. I'm your biggest fern. Hope you're feeling ferntastic. Best friends forever. I just love it. Super cute. And then moving on with that fairy and magical theme, there is some really amazing dies, standalone dies in this set. So you have this set of 3 fairies, really cute. And I will share, actually, if I have them here, I cut them out already. I don't know if they are going to be showing up here, but you can see here they are really cute. And I know they are like the perfect touch on your cards. Like a fairy godmother, if you like. You can pair it up with that and make some amazing Mother's Day cards. So that is what I'm planning on doing. And to play with these, you have this really amazing tree. And of course, I cannot remember the name because they are not they are not calling. Trinity Stamps doesn't have the name on their dies, so I cannot remember it. I should have write it down here beside. But I wanted to share that these fairies are really perfect combining with this large 5x7 cover plate die. So it's amazing. I think this is really fun. And I believe they are birch trees, or I think they look like birch trees, and it's perfect for spring. So really beautiful. And this is a magical flower mini slimline set. I believe it's called Flower something, and it has these really beautiful intricate die that cuts out, and it also can see here it embosses a line. So I believe this is 6x3, if I don't remember, but you can see on the website how big this is. And here is a regular large slimline panel. This is really, really beautiful when you cut it out. I have projects with this coming up as well. Really pretty. And I think this would be perfect. Layer one way and then the other way, if that makes sense, to get a full scene. Really pretty. And then there is a sentiment set in this release as well, and this one is in the Trinity Stamps, really like their signature look on their sentiments. They are big, perfect for slimline cards, but they can also be used on standard A2 size cards. So you have Happy Mother's Day and you have Mom, so you can pair them up and play around with the sentiments. And I love that you get both the shadow and the scripty font. So really fun to play with. And then a product that I'm super excited about, there is a hot foiling plate. So it's this large rose and leaves and a buds here. And yeah, of course, I have already played with this, so I will. This is actually, I believe this will be my project for this release hop. So you will see a project created with this one in a second. So we're playing around with this, and it also has the coordinating die for it, so it's perfect. It cuts out and everything, and yeah, this was so much fun to play with. And then there is also another really beautiful lacy flower arrangement here. It's come in a slimline format, and yeah, this is super beautiful. I wanted to cut this out and create a lace with some vellum and have covering a plate and maybe have it like a wedding theme. I think this is just gorgeous. I know I will be playing a lot with this as well. And then you have a graduation cap and a hat. And I'm so bad at reading words like this, but I believe it's congratulations or something like that that is standing in this one. I should have cut it out so I could read it properly. But that is just also perfect for spring and for the time we're in. And the last product that I will share today is this confetti stencil. You can see here that it is a couple of stencils in this pack. I believe it's 3 of them. And you can layer them up and combine them and make it look like this. So I think that is just super, super pretty. And I know that I will be playing around with this as well. So that is what I got, or what I have from the new April release from Trinity Stamps. Amazing stuff, and I really love it. And I hope you find something that you like and maybe want to play around with. And let's get back into the video. Bye!